I used to think I was broken. On the outside, I looked fine, successful, confident, a go-getter. But inside, I was battling something that didn't make sense. A constant hum of anxiety, humming under the surface of everything I did. It wasn't always panic attacks. Sometimes it was just this quiet dread, a tightening in my chest, a racing mind at night, the inability to really relax even during the happiest moments. I tried everything: breath work, meditation, therapy, cold plunges. I read all the books, took all the supplements. But the anxiety always came back, like a shadow I couldn't outrun. At some point, I stopped believing it would ever get better. I started to accept it. This must be who I am. A person who has to manage anxiety for the rest of their life, until something finally cracked. A friend sent me a podcast, an episode where Joseph sat down with a man named Daniel Packard. Daniel wasn't just another self-help voice. He was someone who had lived it. The debilitating anxiety, the failed treatments, the frustration. But instead of learning to cope, he discovered a way to heal, and that single idea, it changed everything. Daniel explained that anxiety isn't a life sentence. It's a wound, a nervous system wound that can be healed, just like a physical one. And if you know how to heal it at the root, you don't have to spend the rest of your life managing symptoms. You can actually be free. That hit me hard, because I had spent years treating the symptoms, but never once did I believe it was possible to actually solve the problem. So I listened to the full episode, twice, and what I learned was shocking. Daniel broke down the nervous system like no one ever had for me before. He explained how most treatments are either mental or emotional, but anxiety is a biological wound in the nervous system. If we don't treat it at that level, we're just covering it up. He's created a system that helps people rewire the nervous system in weeks, not years. It's science-based, results guaranteed, and it doesn't rely on endless affirmations or years of talk therapy. It's practical, it's powerful, and it works. I decided to try it, and I'm not the same person I was before. That tightness in my chest, gone. That fear that always followed me, even during joy, fading. I don't feel like I'm fighting my own brain anymore. I feel calm, present, alive. And it's not because I learned to cope. It's because I finally healed. If you've been living in survival mode, if you've convinced yourself that managing anxiety is the best you can hope for, I urge you to hear this conversation. Our host Joseph interviews Daniel Packard in a powerful, no-fluff episode that breaks down how anxiety really works and what it takes to heal it for good. Listen to the full episode at burnitnutrition.com/podcast164 or find Burn It Nutrition on iTunes or Spotify. And before you go, let's talk about one of the simplest yet most powerful upgrades to your health: hydration. Most people think hydration is just about drinking water, but the key is electrolyte balance. That is why I use Element electrolytes daily. With the right mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, your body functions at its best. It keeps me hydrated, supports my workouts, and improves recovery. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. Just go to drinkelement.com/burnit to grab yours. Remember, healing doesn't mean managing, it means freedom. And sometimes the first step is just believing. That's possible. Check out the full episode with Daniel Packard at burnitnutrition.com/podcast164. I'll see you in the next Burn It clips.